He's super one. I like to kind of say it along with the character. Just sit
your ass down. Titan's a really interesting character because, like, he's a classic Invincible villain, but he's not really bad. Yes, he's been, like, petty criminal. Yes, he's, I guess, running a crime empire, but he is sort of, like, doing it for not horrible reasons. Titan's doing this for the people that he wants to protect, and that's his family. He's very intimidating, and he's sort of the badass, but he's got a code.
We have simpler environments like Kinetic Chamber, for example, and then we have the fully destructible ones, which is Titan's Penthouse. Titan's Penthouse is one of the few arenas that we wanted from day one. It starts off one way, and then by the end of the match, it's unrecognizable. And I think that's very Invincible.
I love Titan because he gets into your face and he's got armor. He's naturally armored.
When you first pop his Super 2, he rocks up. When that happens, he's at like, I believe it's like 90% damage reduction, on his moves with super armor. But each time he takes a hit, it gets reduced to the point where I think when he's down at like 1 hit left, I think it's like 15%, of damage reduction.
With the cost of 1 super meter, I armor back up. I can also cancel with a heavy to cause a hard knockdown.
So you start off in the rock form. Most of his specials have armor in this rock form, which is pretty dope.
One of the biggest things I like to test people with this character is seeing how often they want to just apply pressure without any real thought to it. You could blow that up completely. He is a bullet.
He's a very big heavy hitter. He doesn't have the best mobility in the game, but he does have good range of his normals. He also has a projectile. He can just kind of reach into the ground and pull out stones and chuck them at you, which I think is pretty dope. And the boosted version of it, he can actually hit. So you can actually hit this into different directions. And that's pretty fun as well.
He's got like a tackle, which can go right back into the combo system. He's just got some really fun shit.
You wouldn't expect the big slow fella with armor to have any sort of mix, but he does. Down special. Not only does it have an armor, it also acts as an overhead. It also causes a ground bounce that allows you to do whatever you want and get a ton of damage or an ender, whatever you want.
Some of the higher level, like really trolley level play that we've been seeing recently is they'll just wait, and they'll wait for you to do anything, and they're like, armor, like, I win. That kind of has led to a lot of discussions on how we challenge armored moves.
This is what we believe we're going to ship with, and obviously meta changes over time, but right now boosted moves can armor break, and so we like that exchange. There's risk, there's reward, depending on the decisions that you make. We always want you paying attention.
I wouldn't mind teaming him up with Mark. You get to be such a battery with Mark, which really sets up Titan for success is the same way he did in the show.
As far as what kind of assists you want to run with them, the main thing is really going to be this down special for the overhead. But a lot of his specials are also pretty punishable too. So you want to have assists that'll cover you when you're trying to hit this overhead, basically.
I like playing with like Omni-Man or Battle Beast. I like bullying people with that team. Or even pairing him up with like Lucan and Monster Girl. But he's got so much utility. Like he can actually play a pretty decent keep away game where you can get people trying to, come in, and you're just like, no, not today. It's like one of my favorite things is kicking someone in the face with a fucking boot. Look at that.